Are you planning on purchasing a home with a loan through a bank? If so, then you'll need to go through the appraisal process. It might sound intimidating, but understanding it can save you time, money, and stress. I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know about appraisals in this video. If you're new here, my name is Tierra and I am a local realtor here in the Nashville, Spring Hill, Tennessee area. Whether you're buying your first home, relocating, or selling, I'm here to help you through the process. Today, we're going to talk about the home appraisal process, what it is, how it works, and why it's a critical part of your home buying journey. So first, what is a home appraisal and why is it important? A home appraisal is essentially a professional opinion of a property's market value. But why does it matter? Lenders, aka the banks, want to ensure that the home that you are buying is worth the money that they are lending to you. They don't want to finance more than what a property is worth. It's kind of like a safety net for both you as a buyer and for the lender. So for example, let's say you agreed to purchase a home for $400,000, but the appraisal comes in at $380,000. The lender is only going to finance based on the appraised value, leaving you to either renegotiate with the seller or to pay the difference. So that's why appraisals are such an essential step. It kind of just keeps everything in check. So do you always need an appraisal? If you're paying with cash, technically you don't need an appraisal since there's no bank involved with lending the money out. However, it's still a smart idea to get one. It's kind of like a second opinion to make sure that you're not overpaying. Just think of it as a safeguard, especially in a competitive market such as back in 2020 and 2021, where bidding wars can push prices higher than they should be. So of course, if you're not paying cash and you are using a loan, the appraisal is mandatory. It helps calculate something called the loan to value ratio, or LTV. This ratio has an impact on your loan terms, including your interest rate and how much you're required to put down. So even though it may just feel like another step in the process, it's a really important one. So how does the appraiser determine value? Appraisers are going to look up multiple factors when determining the value of a home. Appraisers look at multiple factors to come up with fair market value. First, they're going to research comparable homes, or you may know it as comps. These are homes that have recently sold in your area and share similar features like size, location, and condition. So for example, if the home you're buying has 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and is 2,000 square feet, the appraiser will compare it to similar properties. They'll also look at the condition of the home. Are there any major repairs needed? Upgrades and renovations. Things like a remodeled kitchen or a finished basement can definitely add value to your home. The neighborhood. Location is key. Proximity to schools, parks, and amenities all impact value. Your lot size and exterior features. A large yard or a pool can influence the value as well. An example that I have here in Spring Hill, a home that I have listed had lots of renovations compared to any other home that had sold in the area. These upgrades definitely boosted their price and value compared to similar homes that had done no renovations. So next we're going to talk about the appraisal process step by step. Step 1, the lender will always order the appraisal from a neutral third-party appraiser. This ensures there is no bias. Step 2, the appraiser will visit the property. They'll inspect the home, measure rooms, and take note of the condition. Step 3, the appraiser will research comparable properties and analyze market trends in the area. And step 4, they'll prepare a detailed report which includes their valuation and reasoning behind it. The appraisal is done from the buyer's lenders and the buyer pays for it. So what happens if the appraisal is lower than the purchase price? This is a scenario both probably sellers and buyers dread. but it's not the end of the world. If an appraisal comes in low, you have a few options. You can negotiate with the seller and ask them to lower the price to match the appraisal. That's option 1. Option 2, you could cover the difference. Pay the gap of the appraised value versus the purchase price out of pocket if you have the extra funds. Or option 3, you could challenge the appraisal. If you think there was a mistake, you can request reconsideration of value or an ROV. So I'm going to share a quick story. One of my clients found their dream home, but the appraisal came in $15,000 lower than the purchase price. We were able to negotiate with the seller and they agreed to drop the price. It's all about having the right agent to guide you through moments like this. Can you communicate with the appraiser? Yes, but there are some rules. Your agent can provide helpful information like recent upgrades or relevant comps, but they can't try to influence the appraiser's decision. It's all about keeping the process unbiased and fair. So what do you do if you think the appraisal is wrong? If you believe the appraiser missed something important, maybe they overlooked a recent renovation, you can challenge the report. This process involves providing additional evidence like receipts for upgrades or other comparable properties that might not have been considered. Your agent can help you with this process to make sure your case is presented effectively. And finally, by law, you're entitled a copy of your appraisal report for whoever ordered it, such as the buyer. If the buyer ordered the appraisal, you are entitled to a copy of the report. This document is valuable as it gives you detailed insights as to how the appraiser determined your home's value. Even if you don't need it immediately, it's always good to have for future reference. So yes, the home appraisal process can seem overwhelming, but it's there to protect you as the buyer. With the right knowledge and support, it's just another step towards home ownership. If you're feeling unsure about appraisals or anything else in the home buying process, I'd love to help. I'm helping people just like you every day find the home of their dreams. So if you're ready to buy, sell, or relocate to the Middle Tennessee area, don't hesitate to reach out. My number is 931-486-4537. All of my contact information will be down below in the comments. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.